In this lesson, you'll learn about the 5.9 enhancements that affect the codes in the NDC library. The first is a change to a security right that restricts users from adding invalid NDC codes to the library, as well as improving how codes are added on the fly in Next-Gen Ambulatory EHR and Next-Gen Practice Management. In addition, any changes to the NDC charge will now be tracked in significant events. We'll start in System Administrator with the Security Group Administrators highlighted. Click Rights. Click the plus sign next to Modules, and click the plus sign for File Maintenance. To scroll down the list, click here. To view the security rights for this group, click NDC Libraries. In 5.9, the ability to add an NDC code on the fly has been improved. In previous versions, if you didn't have rights to update the NDC library in File Maintenance, yet added a code on the fly in the EHR or Next-Gen PM, the code would sneak through and be added to the library at the same time. Now that's been fixed. When you add a code on the fly and you don't have rights, it's only added to the procedure or charge, but not the library. If you do have rights, the library will be updated as usual. Let's look at how this works in Next-Gen PM. We're logged on to Next-Gen PM as the user Jill Bell and are looking at an encounter for Sabrina Douglas. Jill's part of a security group that doesn't have the rights to update the NDC library. The charge and diagnosis have been entered. Let's see what happens when we try to change the NDC code. Click the NDC charges icon. In the NDC data for this charge window, we see there's already an NDC code associated to the J2505 code. Let's say the code displayed isn't the one we want. Click Clear. You're alerted this will clear the information. Click OK. The new drug code information can be entered now. I'll do that for you. With it entered, click OK. You're alerted the code won't be added to the NDC library, but the code will be associated to the charge and will populate the claim. Click OK. Another enhancement is that these changes will be written to the patient's chart. Let's look. Click the View Chart icon. Click the Clinical History Notes tab. Click the plus sign next to History. Click this encounter. Under Details, you'll see the modification to the NDC entry. Another improvement is this information will be written to the Significant Events report. Let's say it's already been run. To check it out, click Window and select Significant Events. The Significant Events report shows what was changed. Click Close Report. Next, we'll look at an enhancement that prevents invalid NDC codes from being added to the library. We're looking at an encounter for Catherine Carson with a service date of August 7th. A SIM and diagnosis code have been entered. Click the NDC charge icon. If there was a single NDC charge associated with this SIM code, it would display here. If there were more than one, they would appear when you click the Open Record button. Otherwise, you would enter the information. In this case, I'll enter the NDC information for you with a service date that falls outside the effective and expiration dates for the NDC charge. Click OK. You're alerted the code wasn't saved due to the effective and expiration date range. As you can see, this update prevents invalid codes from being entered in the library. Click OK. Click Cancel. Next, we'll turn our attention to a couple of enhancements that deal with deleting NDC codes. We'll start in Next-Gen Ambulatory EHR. In this scenario, we're looking at Stan Walker's encounter where a procedure and diagnosis have been entered. You can see here an NDC code is attached to the SIM. This practice has enabled manual EHR charge processing, so charges from Next-Gen Ambulatory EHR will not flow automatically into Next-Gen PM. What will happen if there's a pending charge awaiting to be accepted into Next-Gen PM and someone tries to delete the NDC code? Let's check it out in File Maintenance. Click NDC. I'll double-click the displayed NDC library. We're going to filter the list, so click here. I'll type in a code, then I'll right-click the top code. Click Delete. You're alerted that you're about to delete an NDC charge. Click Yes. Again, an alert displays showing there is a pending charge that has an NDC code attached. If you click Yes, it'll be deleted from the procedure. This alert prevents you from unknowingly deleting a code when there are pending charges. Click No. Click Cancel. There are a couple more enhancements. I'll right-click the library and click Print. This report now displays the library's name. Also, while codes can be deleted in the NDC library, it's not a hard delete. In fact, they're just hidden. Let's check it out. Click OK. Here, we're looking at an NDC code associated with the CPT4 code J0882. Under the deleted column, you see it's been hidden, not fully deleted. Let's look at what happens when a hidden code is used in NextGen PM. We're viewing the NDC lookup window for the SIM code J0882, for which this NDC code was hidden in file maintenance. Notice the hidden code is not displayed in the list. Click Cancel. I'll enter the hidden NDC code for you. Click OK. So the code will now be used with that procedure code. But was it added to the library? Let's look. The NDC library list has been filtered by the CPT4 code J0882. You can see that the hidden code we just used wasn't added to the library. That's it. In this lesson, you learned about the enhancements made in 5.9 that affect the NDC library when in NextGen PM.